Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. So I was just doing some things off camera, just getting some things set up for the next video and letting time run so some jobs were completed. And we've had an Ettin arrive at our fortress, called a giant humanoid monster with two heads. So real quick, I'm just gonna pause this and hop over here and figure out where he is at. So here he is, up here. Let's just check out his combat skills. So he's an adequate dodger, a novice shield user, novice armor, novice discipline, dabbling wrestler, dabbling striker, dabbling kicker. So I feel like our dwarves could probably take him. He has no armor or weapons. Let's see if he has any kills. So, oh wow, he actually has 8 kills. He killed an elf in the year 23, a dwarf in the year 35, another elf in the year 38, a dwarf in the year 83, so looks like he took quite a bit of a vacation there. A dwarf in the year 89, 2 more dwarves, and then a human. So I think what I'm gonna do, because my militia is not training at the moment, they're off duty, so I'm gonna come up here real quick and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this lever. Let me just double check and make sure we don't have anyone running around up top of the fortress, which it looks like we don't. So yeah, I'm gonna have someone pull this lever real quick here, and then I'm gonna tell my militia to grab their equipment and station here. So then hopefully they'll get armored up and we can get ready to fight this Ettin. I'm also going to go ahead and give them the orders to start smoothing this, so that way we can replace it with fortifications for our ballista. So yep, they're already starting to grab their equipment. We do have someone on their way to pull this lever. Hopefully they'll come rather quickly, as we don't want our guy to get down here before we're equipped. Yep, I think they're coming to pull the lever now. And let's see. Yep, perfect. Yep, and now he's wandering off. So that was kind of close, actually. Let's see. And they're also working on channeling that down as well, so that's good. Is he gonna try and, like, do anything to the walls or anything? It doesn't look like it. So let's just give our militia a moment here to hopefully, get armored up. And yep, they're going to grab their armor now. We'll see them all assemble here when they're ready. And then we can pull the lever and drop the bridge again and fight him. So some things I wanted to get done in this episode is I have some traders here. I think they're human traders. Yeah. So I'm going to trade with them. It looks like they've brought a lot of leather and cloth. So we're going to get that going to get a jump start on our clothing industry. And then I also have some other projects. I want to make some more bedrooms, and also kind of start digging out some other areas. Bring item to depot. So where are you? Is it you? Oh, it's you. Okay. So you're almost there. And he's getting a drink. Hopefully he'll come up then. And start trading with them before they leave. Let's hop down here. I think that our guild hall here is, yep, it's at 2700. So that should fulfill the request for the guild hall for them. So that should be good to go. So we've got 2 of them here. I would like to get the whole squad here before we open the gate. Let's real quick check and see what these guys are doing. So it says they're still picking up equipment. A few of them. And we have another petition. Aspu Denwax has applied for the position of eradicating monsters. So let's go ahead and check and see who that is. Because I think we have a goblin. Okay, that's not. It was... Oh, who is this? Whoa. A groundhog man. That's interesting. I have never seen a groundhog man before. A person with the head and fur of a groundhog. He's very slow to tire. He's incredibly skinny. His hair is tan. His skin is echra. And his eyes are black. Let's see. Does he have any combat skills? He's a competent crossbowman. And just adequate in novice and everything else. I feel like I don't know if I really want him, to be honest. I think he's just gonna get killed. Uh, so I think I might go ahead and deny that petition. So let's hop down here to our bedrooms real quick. Here you can see that the water has almost reached our well for our hospital, and we do have our miner that got injured from the obsidian falling on her because of my failure to realize that that was a pillar, and of course the ceiling tile is going to drop when I mine the pillar out from under it. So I think the easiest way to check bedrooms is go into like assign a dwarf, and we can scroll down and see how many it says have no bedroom. So, oh, it looks like everyone has a quarters already. Okay. Most of them have meager quarters. Some of them have quarters and modest. So it looks like these guys are probably visitors. That's why they don't have one. And that's interesting that our warthog woman grazes and requires a pasture. Okay. So, I might hold off on mining out any more bedrooms and instead focus on getting them kind of set up a little bit better, so they all have furniture and they're all become bedrooms. Let's check our noble's needs. So he's satisfied. Our mayor is satisfied for now. No one else really requires anything, and we're gonna start filling out some of these other positions as well. Picking a captain of the guard, a dungeon master, hammer, that kind of thing, so we can handle any crime if we have it. I did start to dig out some stairs. I think this area here is going to be for our prison. So I'm gonna go over here and we'll just do kind of a simple pattern, just because it's the prison. It doesn't need to be fancy. This will be his office, and then over here we'll just do a straight hallway and a little kind of plaza at the end, and we'll just do some 3x3 areas to use as holding cells. We'll do the same thing like that. Six. 8 and 10. Perfect. Okay. And I have also go ahead and told my miners to just be mining, because we do have quite a bit of things I'd like to mine out now. Also, I set it so that our planters, so everyone's planting, because some of them were getting frustrated that all they were doing was planting and nothing else. So I hopefully that will alleviate that situation. Um, let's come over here, and we do have, yeah, people making iron bars, but we're using them up quite a bit, so we are making some pig iron now. Let's check how many bars we have. We should be good on the coke at the moment, so I'm gonna switch them to making iron bars as well, and we'll just use let's see, we'll just use some limonite. What else is here? Needs mechanisms, needs iron bar, ballista arrowheads, needs okay. So hopefully that should settle that. Yeah, we can't seem to get all of our militia here at the same time to be able to go out and fight them, as it's taking them quite a while to grab all their supplies, it looks like. Is he still hanging out up here, or where did he go? Oh. He shouldn't be able to make his way into the fortress from there, I think. Because I think this staircase only leads up to, the entrance, yeah, of our fortress here. Okay. So, don't have to worry about that. I wish when I clicked on this, it kind of took me to his current location. Would make that a little bit easier, but that's okay. Yeah, they're getting ready to leave soon, so if you could hurry up and get up here, that would be great. And where's our person bringing the stuff as well? Yeah, I really don't want to miss out on trading with them. Yep, there we go. Now he's gonna come up here. And let's just track where he's at. Oh, okay, he'll be there in just a minute as he runs back up out of the fortress. It seems we can only get 2 of our militia members there at the same time. I don't know. I guess there's armor sitting down in the forge that's iron, so they are probably running all the way down there to grab that, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. They just haven't come all the way up with bringing the armor up to the armory yet, so that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and tag all this stuff. I want to do it individually because I think this chest does have that large gemstone that's worth, I think, like 1900. So I'm just gonna select all this stuff, and it looks like it's all of our rock crafts that we made in the beginning for the most part. So I'm not worried about getting rid of all of these, since we are making silver and copper crafts now. And I believe we did find native gold as well, so we'll be able to start smelting that down at some point. So I want to go ahead and grab probably 1 or 2 crates of cloth and leather. So, yep, let's go ahead and grab both of those. we'll grab more if there's nothing else we want to buy. So let's scroll down past all this cloth, which they have brought us a lot. Okay. The meat I feel like we're really good on now. Fish. Plants. Which, that's all for surface farming, I believe. I don't think we can plant them underground. And cheeses. If anything, I might grab the cheese. And then let's maybe come up and grab the wood, because it's cheap. And we'll also grab maybe 2 crates more of leather and cloth. And then we'll just take off whatever else to make the value right. So we're not giving them way too much. So let's go ahead and call that good there. We'll start taking some of this stuff back. So we'll have it ready for when our mountain home traders return. So yeah, we didn't have to give him hardly anything, it looks like. Which I probably could just buy everything he's trading with me, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and try that. Perfect. He accepted. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell him we don't need the trader at the moment. So we've still only got 2 of our militia up here. Let's check their skills in combat. So adequate striker, novice, mace, dwarf. Yeah, I'd really like it if I could get the whole squad up here before I have them fight them. Which they do have their wine skins and backpacks now, so they do have food with them, so they don't have to leave as quickly like if they get hungry. Also, you saw that minecart was created. I had someone say that what they like to do is make a stockpile, where is that? Make a stockpile for their, garbage and refuse. And then they put a minecart down and have it, dump. So I'm going to try that. I think we just need to take a track and we'll put it right there. And then I have a minecart. You'll have to give me a moment, as I've never really messed with minecarts. Oh, track. Now I think we can carve the track into the floor as well. Where is the minecart though? It's not under furniture, is it? Oops. But anyways, then we can link it to our, this area is going to be for our trash, and then we can hopefully have it dump into here. And then not have to worry about, they said manually dumping the, designating things for the trash. So, hopefully that'll make things a little bit easier as well. We got a couple more. They're filling their water skins. Hopefully they'll be ready. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull the lever and we'll let things kind of play out. And let's check. How's our water? It's getting a little bit closer. So they're getting ready to leave for their journey. Honestly, it would be great if the caravan just went out and took care of him without us having to really fight him. I would not complain. But I'll be more than willing to go fight him if we have to. Now that he has a way to escape, it looks like way into the fortress, he's going to run up here, and our militia is moving to engage him. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and view the combat on this. I kind of like to go through the play-by-play of the combat here. If you guys aren't really interested in that, let me know, and we'll just kind of let it play out and just watch and see what happens. But so looks like our dwarf is attacking me here. The axe dwarf hacks the Ettin in the right upper arm with the iron battle axe, fracturing the bone. An artery has been opened by the attack, and a tendon has been torn. He attacks our dwarves, but they jump away. The axe dwarf slaps the Ettin in the right lower arm with the flat of her iron battle axe, bruising the fat and bending the right elbow. The Ettin charges at us, but our dwarf jumps away. A lot of attacking and dodging. Neither side able to really land a blow on the other. Our dwarf hacks the Ettin in the right lower leg with an iron battle axe, tearing apart the muscle and opening an artery. The Ettin falls over. Hopefully they'll take advantage of this. The dwarf hacks the Ettin in the right foot with her battle axe, severing the severed part sails off in an arc. So our dwarf hacks the Ettin in the right hand with the battle axe, tearing apart the muscle and fracturing the skull. An artery has been opened. A tendon in the skull has been torn. I believe that's the Ettin is saying, "I've been injured badly. This leaves me so shaken." So they're quite afraid, and it looks like I don't know why you are running it past there. Is this like a one-on-one duel, it looks like? Oh, yeah, the others fell back to the station position. I should have put just a kill order so they all ran out there, but it looks like our axe dwarf was more than capable of taking them out. So the Gelder runs over and starts punching the Ettin. Our dwarf soldier hacks the Ettin in the left lower leg, fracturing the bone, opening an artery. Motor nerve has been severed, a ligament has been torn, a tendon has been torn. The Ettin improves his fighting and is happy, but I don't think it's going to matter. The wrestler hacks the Ettin in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle, opening an artery. The axe dwarf hacks the Ettin in the lower body, tearing the muscle and bruising the left kidney, opening another artery. So they're bleeding quite profusely by this point, I would think. Attacking again, just hacking them in the legs and in the upper body. The Ettin is having trouble breathing, no wonder. The Gelder is attempting to help, repeatedly punching the Ettin. The wrestler kicks the Ettin in the left lower leg with her foot, but the attack glances away. The wrestler stabs the Ettin in the right lower arm with the iron short sword, fracturing the bone and tearing a ligament. Let's see. The axe dwarf hacks the Ettin in the lower body with her battle axe, tearing apart the muscle and bruising the spleen. So I think at this point that Ettin is, pretty much dead. So let's go ahead and cancel their orders again and let them go back to whatever it was they were doing. So they took care of them quite easily. I'm hoping that because I had the gate closed, they're still going to pack up their stuff and head out now that the gate is open, since I've dealt with that Ettin, and they don't get stuck there. So now that I bought all that cloth, I want to come down here, and I'm going to go ahead and put in some orders. So, let's go ahead and tell them to make leather, let's just do some leather high boots and leather, shoes. So we'll just do, let's just do 20 of each maybe. And then let's do some cloth, let's see, what all clothing can we make? Let's real quick hop into the clothier shop and let's see. So we can make cloaks, coats, dresses, gloves, hoods, loincloth, mitten, robe, shirt, shoes, socks, trousers, and images. So we'll do trousers, socks, shirts, hood, dresses, and maybe cloaks. We also want to make sure that they are dyeing cloth. Which they're making these dimple cups into dyes that we can use for that. So let's go ahead and come in here and we'll do cloth shirts, cloth dresses, cloth trousers, cloth cloaks, and cloth socks. And I think we'll do okay, you can do the same thing here. You can say what you want them to make it out of. That's nice. But we're gonna go ahead and say that we want, I guess, let's just do 20 of all of these. We might not have enough cloth, but they'll get started on that. We should probably do actually 40 of the socks. Well, let's just do 20 to start with, and we'll start getting some clothing up and going. And let's see, can we go ahead and add, let's see, what would it be under? Finished goods. Let's add footwear, headwear, or handwear, headwear, legwear, and backpacks. Basically anything we can make here. For armor, but let's say we only want it out of leather, plant cloth, or yarn. And then we'll say all qualities, and dyed and undyed. So that should be good. And then they'll start putting the clothes in there. Yep, so they did pack up and they're heading out now, so that's good. Let's come down here and check on this. So they're mining that out. And I think they have that set to be carved yet, but they haven't done it. I'm gonna go ahead and, even though I can't designate this whole area, I can start to. And we're gonna go ahead and designate it for corpses. But let's make sure we can't put dwarves in here, because we don't want them to get dropped into dropped into the lava. That would not be good. So corpses, refuse, that should be everything. Okay. overwhelmed by horror, I guess, from seeing this guy sitting here. So hopefully they'll move him down there rather quickly, so our people don't get traumatized by seeing that. Let's also come back down here real quick. I have them processing my pigtails into thread, so I don't know why they're saying that they canceled it because they need thread, which they should have, and they should have some in this chest here as well. Let's see. Oh, no, they actually don't. So I guess they're just waiting on someone to bring that up there. And that's getting pretty close to actually reaching our well, so hopefully we can have that finished here soon, and they'll have the water source. Let's see. Did they mine out this next row? Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to dig the channel and do that next. Did they finish our prison area? Yes, they did. Perfect. I think I do have a couple of cages already from when I bought some animals. So I have 4. I forgot to use closest and keep building. So we can go ahead and set that up. And I'm going to go ahead and say that our dungeon, and I'm just going to designate this whole area here as part of our dungeon. And they should be able to bring prisoners up in here then. And then we're going to come down here and put up a table and a throne. And assign this to be an office. Oops. Accept. And then let's see if we can get a dungeon master here. So we have Rakust here. He's our performer in our tavern, I'm assuming, or one of our temples. And he's an adequate schemer. So maybe we'll select him. And so he is going to also require some of this other stuff. He needs a study, quarters, and a dining room. But he doesn't need a tomb or anything. So we're going to come back down to our noble quarters over here. And we're going to go ahead and put in another noble bedroom here. So I think something like this, and it was 4, 5, like that. And then I want another 5, and like that. Yeah, I kind of like that shape. Something about it, just a little bit different than what I had been doing. Let's also come down here and put in some more nest boxes. Oops. We'll just do them along this wall. For those guys, and any extras we'll have over here. Perfect. I really wish the water would reach our, reach this well soon, because it looks like this area is filling up a little bit. But that's okay. It'll be alright. I can probably drain it somehow into like this area or something. So not really a big deal, but I'd rather not have to if I don't have to. Okay, and they are starting to bring some of the stuff down here, so that should also help with like not having any miasma or anything like that. So let's just check and see what everyone's doing. So we have storing items in stockpiles and barrels. making ballista arrowheads, getting that ready, forging copper buckets, constructing buildings. That's probably putting the furniture down and stuff. Let's check and make sure our gem setters are doing something here. Yep, they're both cutting gems and encrusting stuff. You're making beds. That's good. And so we've just completed making 20 buckets. I wanted to make sure we had those for our ashery, because I think we need that to make lye, and then I think we use lye to make soap from tallow. So let's see if someone comes down and does that now that we have some buckets available. And I also wanted to put some put some furniture in our guild halls, which they're still working on, it looks like. I don't think I made any bookcases. Oops. I know we probably won't get any books actually in them down here, but I just think it kind of looks nice to have all the bookcases in your guild hall. It just kind of, you know, like RP wise makes it seem like, oh yeah, they probably would have a bunch of bookshelves to store like instruction manuals and that kind of thing. So forging copper goblets has been completed. That reminds me, I wanted to check this. I'm gonna go ahead and I have it set to 50, but I might just put it to like 80, just so that we have oh and now we have more migrants coming. That's okay. Let's gonna hop up here and wait till this number ticks up and see how many we get. So our population has been growing pretty quickly. I think at the beginning of last episode we were like at 50 something dwarves, so all the way up to 86 already. So let's hop in and check out our new arrivals. We have a bowyer, another armorer, so that's good to see. Glassmaker, stone crafter, that's always useful. A potash maker, a thresher, and a peasant. We still only have one child in our fortress. Not really a bad thing. Honestly, as I find children are kind of just a little bit frustrating. Because I don't want them. Oh, that reminds me, I should come into our standing orders and chores, and let's just say children don't do chores. So hopefully they will start playing and hanging out in the guild halls and that kind of thing. So that way when they grow up, they will be hopefully skilled in something. Here comes our new dwarves here. So we have a petition for English to join our fortress for entertaining citizens. So let's go ahead and see who this is. So English is a dwarven bard. They are dabbling in all of their social skills. They're a novice musician, novice singer, novice keyboardist, and novice percussionist. They do know quite a few different songs here, and a poem and a musical composition. Let's check out their values. Actually, she's personally values peace over war, and she dreams of creating a great work of art. So let's go ahead and accept her petition. Let her join our fortress here. Another thing I thought about doing is putting in a temple up here. Just like a generic temple, like for visitors or something. Yeah, I think I have some altars already. I thought it was up here. Maybe not. I thought I had made some when I made the last one. Just real quick, gonna scroll through here and see if I see it. We do have 26 ballista arrowheads, so that's good. We do need to make some more splints, it looks like. Okay, but I thought of just doing a generic temple for anything, and allowing visitors to pray at that as well. Whoops. So, yep, it looks like mostly they just need iron to keep doing what they're doing. And we'll get that mined out. It looks like they're busy taking down all of the leather and cloth that we bought from the human traders when they were here. So we actually have one of our dwarves telling a story up here in our visitors tavern. And they're gonna pretty quickly get that mined out. They're still busy butchering roosters, as we've had quite a few birds being born. I have had someone mention that with the DF hacks, that you can have them set like to auto butcher, so you don't have a ton of birds backing up like I did. So that's something I'm gonna look into here for future videos. So let's go ahead and see if we can place down an offering place here, and let's put it right there. So no, we don't have one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in a work order, and if we can, let's just make a silver altar, and let's just make one of those. And then I'm gonna make that into like just a generic temple, so that our visitors have somewhere to go and pray at. I think I can, yeah, I can set it to no specific deity, and they should be able to go in there and pray to whomever. It's just a shrine, so I don't think that I'm really gonna worry about making it too fancy. I'll probably eventually smooth it, but I want them to get kind of this done first, and it looks like they have too many things going on at the moment to be able to do that. So let's come up here and see. Yep, they've got that mined out. So let's go ahead and come in here and grab a bed and place down. Let's also see, I don't know if we have any like cabinets or anything available. Yep, looks like we do. Let's go ahead and put a weapon rack and an armor stand in as well. And then we'll put in a table and chair if we have them. Perfect. And a door. There we go. Excellent. Alright, now let's go ahead and assign one as this side as the bedroom, and assign that to our dungeon master. And then let's go and make a dining hall, and also assign that to our dungeon master. And also let's set it to be smoothed. There we go. And they'll get to that eventually. Also, I want to go to our dungeon master and remove the other room that he has. Let's check. Yep, this one here. And we're gonna remove assignment. I'm thinking we probably do need to get more bedrooms down now. Looks like we have 4 there that we can still assign. I think that's it. So let's come into furniture and put some beds in there. And go ahead and get those set. Perfect. That one doesn't have a door. That's why. Good. And then we'll have them come and we'll mine out some more. Let's just go ahead and put some over here. So we'll come down this way. We'll stay over here. And we'll just do our generic setup here that we've been doing. Kind of that shape. Leaving space in between for a road, an alleyway connecting the rows if we need to. So 2, 4, 6. 8. And 10. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll let them mine that out. So they finished making some more doors. I feel like I just want to go ahead and tell them just go ahead and make more doors. Door. Not plural. And rock. There we go. And again, we'll just tell them to make 30. Sounds good. So we have another bard visiting us. And we are in late summer now. So let's check. They do have cave wheat going, so that's good. Have they gathered any of that yet? Let's check our plants real quick. Plants. So we have 96 plump helmets, 57 pigtails, 18 cave wheat. Okay, so that, I think it's counting what's grown. I don't think we have any, that's been removed yet. I think I also want to, put in another dyer's workshop. Just because I feel like they are going to have a lot to work through dyeing all of that cloth we just got. Also want to be pressing plants into a slurry because I want to, so did they cancel that? I think they did. I missed why they canceled it. I'll have to pay more attention to that next time, because we definitely need soap for our hospital, which I think that's the problem we're having now. Is yeah, so she has an infection in her right foot, and we don't have any soap to clean it out. Which we do have some water starting to get in here. It looks like it's finally reached there, but it needs to fill up a little bit more. And this is also getting pretty deep, so but that's okay. We'll deal with that later. Love that they're just eating blocks of cheese. Oh, yes, I forgot. Here I was going to put up some archery targets, because this is going to be our archery range here. And then I think it's if they hit the target and then they drop down a layer, they don't break the bolts. So I'm gonna just channel that out when they get a chance, and also do the next layer there. Which they're probably over here getting that mined out as well. I think another thing I want to make is some more wheelbarrows. Let's do, can we do, probably not rock ones. Yeah, so let's just do copper wheelbarrows. And let's just do maybe 15 of those. Perfect. Okay, oh, they don't have ash, that's right. That's the hang up here. Let's come down here, and they have that finished, perfect. So let's tell them to start making ash. And what we should actually do is put in a stockpile here for wood. They have all this charcoal down here, but no wood. So, I would definitely like them to get that finished. Oh, because this was the guild hall that needed done. So let's go to our stone cutters here. The potash maker, the potter, and the glass maker. I don't think I really have a need for them specifically yet, so let's go ahead and tag them. I also like to always make my stone cutters engravers. It just feels like, that's two skills they should probably focus on. And just to get that done, let's go ahead and have them do that real quick. And we should probably set this to high priority, so they come and finish that for us. And hopefully that'll be enough to get us over the 2,000 mark. And then we'll be able to get that request complete. And go ahead and designate that as an archery range. And oh, I don't think we ever changed their name, but we'll set that squad to train here. We started to set that up, but then never really assigned anyone to it. Let's check and see if we have any archers. So it doesn't look like we have anyone skilled in archery, and these guys are already assigned to a squad, I believe. Yeah. So I think the next thing I also want to do is go ahead and assign a captain of the guard. This guy is a proficient tactician, so he would make a pretty good captain of the guard, but let's make sure he's not also our chief medical dwarf. No, that's a Vabuk. So let's go ahead and assign him as our captain of the guard. And then we can come in here and let's create a new squad for the captain of the guard. We'll do metal armor for now. I like that green and blue. That's kind of nice looking, actually. I do not like the red. But let's do our just traditional... Oh, I guess we're doing the symbol first. Our traditional gray and blue. I think the gray might be one lighter. Yeah, like that. And We'll do the upside down horseshoe. Actually, the shield, captain of the guard. And let's see if we have anyone. So we have a paper maker that's an accomplished spear user and spear dwarf. We'll assign them. And it looks like everyone else is just novice. Do we have any positions to fill here? Nope, so they're good to go. So what we're also going to do is check their schedule. So they're assigned to the first 3 months, and then off 3, on 3, off 3. So I'm going to have this squad here be off 3, on 3. So we're going to have them staggered training. But what we're going to do is we're going to copy this and we're going to paste it. Let's just paste it to all of these, and then we'll go back in. Okay, and we'll go to whoops, I should have I should not have done it like that. My bad. Let's see. What am I doing here? View schedule. There we go. So what we want to do is we want them to be off, off, off. And then we want to train, train, train. Off, off, off. Train, train, train. So that way the fenced hammers should be taking these first 3. And then these guys will be for the next 3. And that did say, okay. So then let's also just go in and we'll see if we can't get them a cool name. The Angelic Walls. The Hammers of Craft. The Stirred Doors. The Copper Spikes. That sounds pretty cool. We'll go ahead and keep that. And then we're going to want to put in a thing for our militia or our guard captain. So we have another petition for entertaining. This time it's Piz. So let's go ahead and check who this is. So another dwarf here. Let's check their skills. Skilled liar, intimidator, conversationalist, flatterer. Okay, so a lot of social skills. A skilled musician, novice singer, string instrumentalist, and percussionist. Let's check their values. She personally sees war as useful means to an end, doesn't respect a society that has settled into harmony without debate and strife, and doesn't particularly respect sacrifice as a virtue. Traits: she has very good focus, and a good feel for social relationships, but she has lousy intuition. She has no confidence at all in her talent and abilities. She is very slow to anger. She tends not to be swayed by emotional appeals. She prefers to present herself modestly. She is slow to trust others. She tends to avoid crowds, which is odd as she is very social, and a performer. She occasionally overindulges. She isn't particularly curious about the world, and she isn't particularly ambitious. I think we're going to go ahead and accept her petition as well. Hopefully they'll be hanging out at our taverns and singing and performing. And I think our dwarves can actually learn songs and poems and everything from other dwarves and visitors, so that's pretty neat. They're working on digging out some more of those bedrooms. A lot more visitors recently here. Let's go and check our armor situation. So we have 17 iron breastplates, 2 copper breastplates, 18 mail shirts, 5 copper mail shirts, and then looks like the rest is clothing. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so it looks like we're going to want to make a couple more breastplates and mail shirts, and then we'll have to check our other pieces as well. So we have footwear. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna need more of those. Handwear. We have, I don't know how we ended up with 34 iron gauntlets. Oh, so it's really probably like 8. What would it be? Well, that's a weird So like around 15 sets. We have a lot of copper gauntlets. 18 iron helms. I might just wait until we start making some steel here. So I wanted to come and mine out a another barracks. Whoops. Another barracks so we can put our guards squad in there. And looks like we've had our first child born. So that's exciting for our dwarves here. I kind of want to make it the same size and shape as our other one. So yeah, our bone carver has given birth to a girl. Nice. Let's see. Yep, they need ash, need thread. Couldn't find a path. Plump helmet spawns. Now that we have some of the other plants, I wanted to go into our kitchen and see if so cave wheat set to brew, to be allowed to brew plump helmets, pigtails. So we do have a lot of dwarven wine, a little bit of ale. We have a lot of chicken tallow. Okay, so we only have those two, wine and ale, at the moment. Are they still brewing? Yep, so let's go ahead and just have them. Let's do extract from plants just to see if they can do anything with that, and then we'll have them continue to brew as well. Still butchering chickens, it looks like. How are we on prepared meals? So 348. So yeah, I'd say we have more than enough. Let's check. Did they ever do this? I don't think so. So they've been putting some of that there. Still waiting on that to get engraved. Let's come down here and check and see if they got the guild hall finished. Oh, they're working on that at the moment. Pretty well, it looks like. And we're up to 880. They should get that done pretty quickly then. Looks like they're... Oh, nope, they got that set. Perfect. And they're working on getting that mined out. And then we're gonna need a, we're going to need a, office for our captain of the guard. So I think we're gonna do that right here. And we're gonna come something like that. Kind of similar to how we did the last one, or our other noble quarters. And I think also I'm gonna do it like this, because he's also going to need a, I'm gonna make this his bedroom, and this is his dining hall, and make this his office. And we're gonna go ahead and save as we come into early autumn of our 3rd year. I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made. 3 years in, and we're already at a town of 88 people. Our army could definitely be a lot better. But hopefully, now that we have some extra people, we'll be able to work on that a little bit more, and definitely finish off getting our fortifications set up here. Now, I was thinking too, because they can dig through rock whenever we get sieged. I didn't know if eventually we wanted to like dig this out and put actual walls around it, so they couldn't just like come over here and like dig through here to get around this area, which we should probably actually, well, once we get this set up, it won't be as big of a blind spot, but we're slowly but surely getting that dug. Do we have any ash? Now, is that under bars as well? Yep, so we have 4 bars of ash, so let's see if we can't have someone start making a lye this time. We'll just start with one of our workshops going. We're gonna come in here also and place down some beds and a cabinet, and then also under military the weapon rack and armor stand. We'll have to make some more of those. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna designate this as a barracks. Oh, something's happening. We're gonna make that for the copper spikes. And then schedule, yep, monthly order staggered. Okay, so what's going on here? An ambush. Oh, okay. So it looks like we have some goblin crossbowmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So there's 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so this is new. Let's just really quickly search through that. Okay. Autumn has arrived. The Guildhall agreement with the canopy of oiling has been satisfied. So that's good to go. And that was this Guildhall down here. So yep, looks like they just about got that finished, and are now gonna move on to probably up here, or actually our nobles' quarters. Yeah, they're working on that. Okay, so we may want to go ahead and pull the lever and bring up the bridge, so that these goblins can't get in. And then we'll let's see, we are in limestone, so let's see which group here is training. Let's view their schedule. So limestone, so okay, it's these guys, so they are probably going to be going to get their gear anyways, and they should be arming up. So if we pull this lever and give it a little bit of time, we should be able to have them ready to go to be able to fend off this ambush. Now, I don't know if they can't get in because it's just an ambush. They might just leave on their own, but we'll have to see. I'd rather be prepared for that. Be prepared in case they don't. So I'm gonna hop over here. Where were they? Thought they were over here somewhere by the river. Yeah, here we go. And we're just gonna see what they're gonna do. Okay, so they've already ran out of plant cloth. And also, we don't have any silver bars. I thought for sure we had some silver bars. We have one. And it looks like we need two. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel that. Oh, why did I have them making 30? That was a mistake. I did not mean to do that. A snatcher. Oh, no one ever pulled the lever. Well, let's grab these guys and put a kill order on those goblins. And have them taken out before... Yep, so it looks like we've got one trapped here. We're gonna easily kill him, I would think. So the war dog attacks the goblin, but he scrambles away. The goblin's trying to flee. The war dog scratches the goblin thief in the left foot, bruising the muscle through the linen sandal. The militia commander stabs the goblin thief in the upper body with the iron spear, tearing the muscle and shattering the right false ribs. The militia commander stabs the goblin thief in the lower body with the iron spear, tearing the muscle. The spear gets lodged in the wound. The war dog bites the goblin thief in the upper arm. So yeah, they're gonna pretty quickly take care of him. Let's see. Our other goblin guys are over here, and it looks like they're making their way into the fortress. So I might go ahead and tell them to station up here, and they'll start making their way up here, and we'll fight off these goblin ambushers really quickly. The war dog's still fighting, it looks like. Oh, he just stood up. Okay. Are they making their way over here? We have one that is... Nope. Okay. Let's see. Are they going to start making their way? Where are you going? You're going to fish. Now is not a good time to go up there to go fish. Yep, there. He's retreating. Let's go ahead and just tell these guys to come over here and take out these goblins. So it looks like only the one actually came down into the fortress. Okay. So we've now tagged him, and they should pretty quickly come over here to start fighting him. Yep. Oh, he actually got shot. Dang. So the flying copper bolt strikes the hammer dwarf in the right hand, but the attack is deflected by his gauntlet. But he did lose hold of the warhammer. So we'll see how that works. So he's blocking the bolt. He's struck in the left foot. Yeah, that doesn't look good for him. Where's the rest of the squad, and why are they not... Oh, the lever got pulled. I forgot that they were doing that. That's unfortunate. So he's probably going to end up getting killed, because he's out there all by himself, and he's bleeding quite profusely. Okay, so they've dropped that, so yeah. Now they should be able to hopefully get out here and take care of him. That's a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have had them. I don't know why he's going after them. Oh, he doesn't have his equipment on though. And yep, he's bled to death. Well, that was unfortunate. So we're gonna go ahead and have him buried and taken care of. Where did the other one go? The other one was assigned as the captain of the guard. So we're gonna go ahead and grab 2 new dwarves here to fill out the squad, and I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today. Unfortunately, we lost another dwarf because I accidentally put the bridge up and forgot to tell them to stop pulling the lever. But we'll have him buried and taken care of. So I think I'm gonna work on getting some more of this fortification set up, so we won't have to sally out to fight as much. And I'm gonna probably do a little bit of that off camera. Hopefully they'll come over here and get this track. Oh, it looks like they might have got that track dug. And I'm gonna place the minecart down, figure out how to do that, get it to dump, and then we'll let this drain back out and dump it down into the lava like we planned before. And hopefully let's check real quick. Yep, so that's, I don't know why you're down there, but that is filling up with water now. Hopefully they can get back out. Yep, and our well is operational, so that's good. So we won't have any more issues with getting water for our hospital patients. Let's come down here. They have it selected to start making lye, so hopefully we'll be able to start making some soap soon and get that issue resolved. So I think things all in all are looking up for our dwarves here in Hammerstroke. Just a little tweaks here and there. Like always, any comments, suggestions, tips or tricks, that kind of thing, please leave them in the comments below. And I hope you guys are still enjoying the series and are just loving Dwarf Fortress as much as I am. I know I've made a lot of mistakes already, but hopefully we'll get things ironed out and moving in the right direction. So until then, I will see you guys in the next one.